All right, everybody. So the finished product, 275/70/17s. Got it hooked up. It looks real good. So what I did, because there was some slight rubbing on the Frontiers, they've got this little lip right here, and I'll show you the plastic. This is what it looks like. It sits like this on the Frontier. I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, sorry about that. So anyway, it sits like that. 275/70/17s. It was catching just enough. So what I did was I took a hacksaw, hacked it right off. Just followed the line right here, sandpapered. This is what you got left. And on the back, inside the fender well, you'll see that dark black right here. So what I did was I took a blowtorch, heated up nice and good, and then I used the plastic right here. I just pushed it back. That's it. Pushed it in, let it harden. So now it's pretty smooth. So it doesn't catch here, and it doesn't catch up here because I pushed it back. It's still kind of warm to the touch, but I did push it back so that way I didn't have to do any real big trimming. As you can see, I've got the Bilstein 5100 ride height adjustables. For this particular lift, I went up on the second notch, which is the second line. So that way I got, with the 2-inch Rough Countries, right here, the 2-inch spacer Rough Country, and then the ride height adjustables, I think I'm running 3.5 up front. So 3.5, that's the most you can do. I've got some Freedom Off-Road upper control arms. So the tires are kind of butterflied right now. So I got to go get the alignment. I did get the eccentric alignment bolts for it. So hopefully that'll stop the misalignment. The next thing I got to do, because it's squatted in the back. So in other words, it's sitting lower in the back than it is in the front. So if you can see in the back right here, I'll show you. See how kind of low it's sitting there? So I'm going to raise it up 1.5 inches, and that way it should level out the truck. And come on over here for a second. There's the hacksaw I used right there. I took the blade off and I just hacked it away. So as you can see right here with the tire, right here where my finger's at, this is where it was catching. So that, like I said, again, I just hacksawed this off, just followed the line. That's it. And it doesn't catch anymore because it's got this little lip, just like a 1/4-inch lip, just enough to grab the tread. So I cut that off, no more grabbing. And then what I'm going to do right here again is I will melt this inner fender well with the blowtorch that I got, and just push this back so that way nothing's rubbing right there. So once again, you can see the Bilstein ride height adjustables. I just put it on the second notch or the second line, and it raised it up with the Rough Countries 2-inch spacer and Freedom Off-Road upper control arms. So that's what I'm running right now. And then in the rear, like I said, in the rear, I'm going to put the 1.5 inch shackles, and that should level out the truck. Truck's pretty much done. I can't do the rear myself. Freaking bolts are on there butt tight. They're just amazingly tight. It's ridiculous how tight they are. So I got to take it to somebody with air tools, have them wrench it off, and do it. Which, you know what? Sometimes that's better to do, because you break something or strip something and you can't get it back on. Well, then you're assed out. Better to take it to a mechanic sometimes, let them do it. They've got all the air tools, and they could probably whip it out in like a half hour anyway. So pay the extra $100, make sure it's safe, make sure that you know, your truck is safe and it's roadworthy. You don't want to do something yourself and screw it up, and then now you're on the side of the road because you attempted something you probably shouldn't have attempted. So better to be safe than sorry, because you also want to be out on the trails having fun. You don't want to be broke down on the trail in the middle of nowhere, and there's not a lot of cell service when you're out in the woods. So anyways, all right guys, so this is probably my second post, and yeah, truck came together really well. I got a couple things to just button up, and she'll be ready to go. Anyway, my name is Dave. I live in Camarillo, Ventura County. I'm ready to go when you are. All right, talk to you soon. Peace.